So I watched Into the Manosphere yesterday, and to say that I am absolutely shocked and appalled and alarmed is an understatement. But I've spliced a load of videos together because I've sort of shot it throughout the day in between my working day. But what I want to say to you is, if you are a young lad and you are wanting to follow somebody because you haven't got a father figure or whatever in your life, which same as me, I do suggest following Dry Creek Wrangler. He's a bloke with a big massive beard on YouTube, and he's fantastic. He's an old boy, and he is really good, and he's got some proper solid life advice for men. And I'm talking about proper respectful good life advice, not trying to sell you a silly course. Not all courses are silly, but you know what I mean. So last night I watched Into the Manosphere, and I have to say, wow, you don't have to call your wife or your partner or your other half a washing machine or a dishwasher, whatever it is he called it, to be a real man. I mean, at the end of the day, you should be capable of cleaning up your own shit. You should be capable of washing your own clothes, and you should be capable of doing your own dishwashing. I mean, you know, I think what made me laugh, the fact of the matter is that one of the guys was stood there. I think he was a podcaster, I can't remember his name, but one of the guys that was stood there, and he was like saying how, you know, he's going to get his lady to clean up and do this, that, and the other when she got there, and then he went very sheepish when she walked in. So I don't think a lot of these men are as, or what they say they are. I really don't. And I think that, on a serious note as well, I think they've got a lot of internal wounds, because if you start delving into these people's past, you start to realise that maybe they didn't have fathers that were around. Maybe they didn't have people that were there to support them. It doesn't excuse bad behaviour, but what it does is, see, I'm not very good at multitasking. I can't fucking wash and talk at the same time. But what it does is just shows that we are living in a broken society. But I do think that they have got a point in the sense of like the whole system and the matrix and how everything's set up for everyone to stay poor, and then the middle class and the classy system and all that jazz. I do seriously think that that is a thing, but you don't have to be horrible about it, if that makes sense. Anyway, have a good day. Final note, yeah, we've got to like teach our children, and we've got to teach our children how to behave in an appropriate manner and how to treat other people. And obviously there's a lot of young men looking up to these guys, and it's not the most ideal role model at all. But I kind of get it. If they've not got a father figure in their life, they sort of clasp onto something. They try and find something to grab onto, which I understand, but that's not always the best thing to do. You know, I've got 2 young girls. I've got to behave in a manner that shows them that this is how you behave, and this is how you treat other people. And I've got to treat their mum in an appropriate manner that shows my children this is how you behave, and this is how you'll be expected. This is how somebody should treat you when you become an adult and when you find somebody to spend your life with.